Hi, y'all. I'm just kidding. I don't talk like that. I'm country, but I ain't that country. I'm coming to y'all again, doing another makeup tutorial. I'm going to have to figure out this camera and like where I want it. I really need it up here, but I don't have anything up higher to put it on. So y'all just get to look at this double chin, okay? It's real. It's not fake. See? Permanent lines. Permanent lines. Oh, and people talking about how my skin's so good. Look, zit. Zit. Anyways, okay, first things first, I've already moisturized. I've already put my Sephora primer on. I did an eye primer. This is actually a Morphe concealer, but I went ahead and put it on my eyes to start off as a base, okay? Today, I really don't know what we're doing. I really have no concept of what I'm doing today on my eyeballs. Just something different. I'm bored. My kids are asleep. That's really all that matters. You know, I'm going a little crazy. How about y'all? Okay, first I'm going to take this just kind of more yellow highlight in the middle. It's not a highlight, but it's a highlight powder. And this Lorac Pro palette. And just pat that on my eyes, okay? Again, to blank all that out. Gives us a good base. And when I say a good base, first you want a sticky base, okay? Which is why I put the concealer on. Then you want to set that, just like you would set your foundation, you want to set it. Then you have a really smooth surface that you can go in and put color on top of and blend. Like if I just tried to put color on top of that sticky concealer, it wouldn't blend very well. Do you get what I'm saying? It would kind of get stuck. Now, it will actually blend. That was just a dome shaped. This is a Sigma brush. Mrs. Bunny collection. I'm going to be using a couple palettes today. I'm going to use this Morphe 35G Bronze Goals Pageant. Never used it. I have about 300 palettes. No, not really. I have about 100 palettes. And no joke, probably 50 of them I've never used. And they've been in my collection for years. It's called I Have a Problem, y'all. Y'all makeup folks know what I'm talking about. When you just buy a bunch of stuff because it's limited edition or it's, you know, pretty and you buy it and you never use it. I'm going in with just a little bit of a fluffy. This is a Urban Decay brush from the Vice palette a long time ago. I think I'm going to go really warm today. So I'm going to go in with, let's use this color at first just to buff in our crease. You can't really see it because of the lighting and everything looks really white. How do these people do this? These YouTubers. Like if I tried to show y'all the way the palette looks, you couldn't see me, but then this looks stupid. Bruh. I don't know. Alright, so we're going to dip into that. Crease, y'all. Crease, okay? I think right now I'm dreaming of sunny days and summer and beach and all that. Like in the future, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's what I'm going to try to do is like a warm sunset. I don't know if that made any sense, but hey, it made sense to me. Anybody else getting emotional and crap with this quarantine? I got to stop saying crap. Several of y'all commented on crap, so I'm going to try to not say that word. That's just my go-to word because I'm trying not to say other words, y'all. Okay? Anybody that knows me, gotta watch my mouth. I can't help it. No, that's a lie. I don't want you to think bad. I mean, that's a lie. I never ever say anything bad. Especially around my kids, that is for true. And all my friends can vouch for that. Anyways, hang on, there was a point. Oh, yeah, talking about being locked up and just being like, this morning, like, I'm sitting in there talking to Josh earlier, like, I don't know if it was this morning, lunch, I don't even know what time it was, and I'm sitting in the kitchen, and I'm like, something's wrong with me, and he's like, what? And I'm like, I just want to cry, like, I just feel like I'm crying, and he was like, why? And I'm like, I don't know, and then he was like, is something wrong, you need to tell me something? No, I'm just going crazy, and so then he's like holding me, and I start crying, y'all. What the freak is wrong? Okay, now we're going to go into what's wrong is that we're in quarantine with our children 24/7 and we can't go anywhere. And I can't be around my friends and socialize. That's what's wrong with me. Because anybody that knows me knows I like to go. Ooh, who would put that green on their eyeballs? Not me. Actually, that's a lie. I probably would. Let's go in with this first. I'm going to use this palette and then one other palette. We'll use a little combo. Fluffy brush. This is an M433. Any of these Morphe fluffy brushes, I'm obsessed with. I probably have like 3 or 4 of each, like not each brush, but like each of these different kind of fluffy brushes, because they're so cheap. And anytime I go to Ulta or whatever, I just grab a couple, because you can never have too many fluffy brushes. And I have some at the shop. I have a whole set at the shop that I use. Speaking of, I probably should, on this quarantine, since I'm home doing nothing, I should probably go up to the shop and get all my makeup and start cleaning things and cleaning brushes and reorganizing. And okay, right here I'm going down, trying to do that outer V. Okay, when I say outer V, I mean this part. So it's your crease and then this, so it makes a V right there. Okay, and like I said, this is just kind of a base color to give us what we're wanting to work with. This is just going to be a little bit of a transition and then a little bit of color that peeps out. Okay, nothing crazy. I really don't know what I'm doing here, you guys, and I'm not even exaggerating. Okay, now we're going to go into this Juvia's Place palette. This is the Sahara. Okay, I think I'm going to go in first with this. No, let's do this. Same brush. I mean, y'all, that's pretty orange. Can y'all see that? That's like a red orange. Baby, we going in. I kind of want to get some pinks. I don't know if I have any pinks. Alright, we're going in. Tap off that excess, whatever I say, excess. Tap it off because you don't want it everywhere. Even though I don't do my foundation first. So I can wipe it off even if it falls out. Okay, I'm a little bit less than thrilled with that. Hang on. Let's build that sucker up. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like a sunset look, like pinks and oranges and golds, and it's gonna look great with my bright red hair. It's really not gonna look good, but hey, I don't care. I really don't. Still doing that crease and that outer V, kind of just back and forth, all the way into that inner crease right there, okay? Because again, I will probably cut my crease out, maybe? I don't know. Or we might just go with a really blown out. Anybody that doesn't know what blown out means it's blown out. So like the top of this is just slowly, slightly fades and blown out. Okay? So that's what we might be going with today. I don't know. Depends on where this goes. Because I really don't know where it's going. I just know I'm bored and I want to sit here and put makeup on. And hopefully entertain y'all a little bit. And I know y'all watched that one of Brinley. Lord have mercy, y'all. She did one. We did another video of her doing my makeup. This fool had me looking like a clown. A straight up clown. I said, I'm not posting that. I am not posting that. Okay, this is just a little Anastasia, whatever, brush. Now I'm going to go in with, actually, I'm going to pause y'all and find a pink really quick. Hang on. Alright, we're back. This baby is bright. This is the Urban Decay Electric Palette. And y'all, this mug will stain your eyeballs, so just get ready to have some leftover. I'm going to go in with this pink and probably that red. That pink is called Savage. Again, I don't really care what it's called. I'd rather show y'all where the thing is than actually y'all know the color. You know what I'm saying. Going in with this fluffy brush and that pink. gonna look like I have a bloody eye. Speaking of bloody, do y'all see what this is on my shoulder? It's blood from my kid earlier. Hashtag mom life. Josh and Brinley were in the dining room doing something, and I was in the kitchen, and we have a double oven, you know, like an oven, one oven and two ovens. That bottom, actually those ovens barely get used, but anyways, I don't cook. I'm standing there, and I think I'm literally like, I just kind of look down and I see Blakely had her hands on the bottom part of that, like the bottom oven door, and trying to climb up it, and it just came down and boom, smacked her in her mouth. So I picked her up, put her on my shoulder, and then I kind of set her down for a second, and then Josh was like, yeah, there's blood on you. She busted both lips, top and bottom. I'm like, well, sis, I guess you will learn, you know. And y'all, she's not messing with her patch at all. She is leaving it alone, rocking it out. She did not like it when I first put it on her. Of course, she freaked out, but she's doing really good with it. Okay, now I'm going to go in with that slow burn, that ready orange color. Back in. And I'm really focusing that more on the outside, okay? Just kind of building that up right here. The outer part, the outer lid, okay? Then I'm going to go in with, I kind of want something to pack in color. Let me see. Let me go in with this. This is an old Urban Decay brush, Naked 3 brush. It's kind of fluffy, kind of a dome-ish brush. I'm going to go into this. I'm going to probably use a combo of these, but I'm going to use this first, okay? And kind of pack that in on that outer part. No, maybe not. I think I need a fluffier brush. It's not going on very well. Yeah, hang on. Let me go back in with the fluffy brush. Starting to darken that up and build that up, okay? How am I already 13 minutes in this thing? Okay, then I'm going to go in with this Urban color, the more purple color, and start building that up in there. Deepening that crease up. And see, I'm not really swiping right now. I'm starting to just pat, okay? I will swipe in a minute, but right now I'm just building that up. Patting it in, building it up. Then, oh, I'm liking that purple. I just wish it would show up more. Then I'm going to switch. That has a black. I'm going to go back to that Morphe palette, and I'm going to do a mix of these two colors right here, okay? That black and kind of that navier color. And again, going in that outer corner, outer crease, laying that down, okay? I hope y'all can see this. Again, I have my phone off to the side and the mirror this way, so it's kind of hard. But I want y'all to be able to see. Okay, so I'm going to try to show y'all something. Okay, so I see how I have those hooded lids? And see how when I pull it up, there's nothing in that crease? So I'm going to pull that up a little bit. I know you're not supposed to pull in your eyelids, blah, 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 blah. But this one's always really bad. See how when I look down? So I'm going to go in and hold that up. And put some color there, okay? Mo bettas, okay? Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start blending this out. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go in with hang on. I'm gonna go in with these two colors. Okay, so this is more of a red, this is more of a peachy champagne kind of color right here. I'm gonna wet my brush. I'm not gonna cut my crease, but I am gonna wet this brush. Dome kind of brush, Sigma brush. Excuse my brushes, they're not clean, sorry. Don't roast me alive here. I'm just gonna use the Makeup Revolution spray. Get that wet. And then I'm gonna dab in both of those. Mix them up. Ooh, sis. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty. Ooh, that's a good combo. Can y'all see that? I didn't even know what I was doing today, and this look is looking good. Again, swirl it around. We're gonna get these two right here. Y'all see, this is awkward for me. Sorry. I'm not good at this yet. I'll figure it out. Maybe if these do good, I'll get like an actual camera. So I can be legit one day. We'll see. We will see. Or I might get tired of this and not want to do it anymore. I don't know. I've been slacking on my singing videos, y'all. Sorry. I tried to sing some last night and my voice just wasn't there. So I kind of gave it off. Gave my voice off, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. Gonna let that start to dry. Then I'm gonna go in with another fluffy brush. Where are all my fluffy brushes? Look, see, I do makeup places and then I lose things because I've got crap all over the place. Probably in Brinley's room, probably in the kitchen, just everywhere. Alright, so actually I'm going to go in with this Anastasia one again and kind of start smoking out with this and this right around those edges a little bit. I might even dip it into a little bit of this neutral just to kind of start softening this up a little bit, okay? So it kind of has like a dark to a pinky to a orange natural kind of soft blow out, whatever. Who knows what I'm trying to say here? Just slowly trying to blend that out. And now I have pink all the way up to my eyebrows, but we'll just go with it. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and try to highlight under my brow bone, just to kind of cover up some of that. You hate to say that, but it's the truth. I'm going to go in with this Too Faced Love Light one. This is a face highlighter, but I'm going to use it today as a brow bone highlighter. Go in and do that. So even if I went too high with that pink, this will kind of help blend it down, okay? I'm all about brow bone highlight. So you just go in and cake that mess on, y'all. take it on. And I take it down a little lower so it'll help blend that in. Then I'm going to take this angled Morphe brush. I need to tell you the name of this. This one, oh dang, this one doesn't have a number on it anymore either. It's a Morphe brush, but I don't know what number it is. Now I'm going to go in this middle part and kind of start blending. Okay. Then I'm going to take that brush that had that dark on it and just slowly start blending that in and kind of blending those two colors together. Again, you want a good transition. You don't want a harsh transition. Sorry, I'm focusing, y'all. Okay. Then I'm going to take this again. Right there above that dark. And just buffing those edges out, okay? Sorry, I'm being quiet. I can't help it when I get to focusing. Okay, we're done with the eye part for right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up and then put my primer on. Today I'm probably going to use this Morphe foundation primer. This is more of a silicone based. This is more like the old school Smashbox one, but I'm going to use this one, so it's a little bit more slippery, okay? Okay, and I thought we were recording, but we weren't. So what you have missed is primed with this Morphe, pushed it in, okay, pressed it in because it's very slippery. That one is not like the Benefit Professional one, so you really have to press it in. Did my eyeliner, did some wings. I used this Morphe one, and then for foundation I just started to put on the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation. And then I'm going to go in with damp beauty blender and start putting this mess in. So I'm going to dab it in and then we'll be back. Okay, and I'm back. I've already put my foundation on. I then went in and I did my highlight with this Morphe concealer. The shade in this is, for all you white folks out there, well, I don't see one on here, but it's the lightest that they have. Legit, it's the lightest. And then for contour, for cream contour, I'm using this Naked Skin palette again, but I moved over to the cream one, and I'm using this color. Okay. I'm going to blend that in again with my beauty blender, and I'll be back. Just kidding. And we're back. Now we're going to set everything. I'm going to use this Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten Foundation in Porcelain. Big fluffy brush. This is a Real Techniques brush, one I've had for years and years. As you can notice, a lot of my brushes I have for 1,500 years. Patting in, remember, pat, 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 okay? No swiping. Do not swipe. Then I'm going to go in with this other fluffy brush, and my bronzer today that I'm going to use is this Tarte Park Avenue Princess. This has it's not really a matte. It has a little bit of a shimmer in it, but it's really warm. Sorry, that video cut me off. Doing this bronzer, pushing that all on the skin, giving me some color, warming it up on top of that cream contour, okay? Again, the way I like to say this is this is kind of your base. This is a base to then contour on top of. This is giving you some color in your face, warming it up. You don't want to go in with contour and just put a cool tone contour on your white skin. You're going to look crazy. Well, at least I look crazy. Then I'm going in with my Sigma Flat top angled kabuki. Back of my Lorac Pro contour palette. I'm using this light with the dab of this medium. Stamping it in. Ooh, I could cut somebody with those, y'all. I'm just kidding, they're way too fat and fluffy. But that's how good of a angle I got on that. That's how sharp they are. Up above here on those temples. Dab it in, dab it in. Always kind of dab across. A little bit in the middle, just kind of give it, just so it's not such a harsh line. Again on the cheeks. Kind of down here. Then I'm going to go in with that angled brush again. This one. I know I need to clean my brushes, y'all. That's what I should be doing. Then going in with a little bit of that contour and just kind of blending that down, okay? That just really sucks in that nose. Then what I do is go back in with a brush, which of course I just had it, oh here it is, and kind of just take that away so it's not such a line, okay? Because you don't want a line like I have on my face right now because I accidentally jacked that up. Then I'm going to go in and bake again. This time I'm going to go in with this Morphe one. Hourglass translucent powder again. This is probably my favorite. I never buy the full size though because, I mean, this has so much powder in it and this is one of those small sizes. You know at Sephora when you go to check out and they have all those little gifts. Not gifts, but you know, the little smaller sizes of things when you go to check out. That's what this is. Sorry, it's on my cheek again. Press that in. We're really carving that out, okay? Pressing that in. Under my eye, I always dab, pick up any of that excess product that's still there. Dab it on underneath. Dab it on underneath. I'm going to go down my nose. Kind of go up here on the forehead a little bit. Okay? And I'm just going to let that sit in. Then I'm going to go ahead and put my lashes on and we'll be back. Y'all, this thing does not pick up my finger. Okay, and we're back. Lashes on. Next thing we're going to do, wipe away all this extra product. Swipe, wipe, swipe, 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 swipe. Then I'm going to go back in with a fluffy brush, I know, 800 times, to blend, 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 blend. Angled again. Blending it down, blending it down. Okay? Then for blush. Y'all, this is why I hate lashes. They keep trying to pop up. I'm going to use this Too Faced Love Flush, and I Will Always Love You. These were limited edition, I think. I really don't remember. I got these several years ago. Pretty sure I got all of them, too. Hannah, did we get all these? Pretty sure we did. This is a Morphe G40. This, the G stands for gunmetal. This is their gunmetal collection. I like these because they're very, like, sturdy and not going to break. Again, dab, dab. I dab in a circular motions. I never start right here on the apples of the cheeks. No, ma'am. That's not cute. You always start right here. This is where you want your color to blend up. It also gives the illusion of being higher instead of rounder. Then I go in and just kind of dab a little bit of color there. Okay? Same thing over here. Dab. Dab on my color. Excuse my hair. Dab. And then kind of start bringing it down. Okay? I know you can't really see what the color looks like because of this lighting, but I'll fix it in a minute. Hang on, I'm going to try to fix this line right here still. Ooh, I made a tan nose. Okay, now for highlights, I'm bringing out the expensive, okay? This used to be my jam back in the day. When I tell y'all I use the living crap out of this, I'm not lying. Oh, this highlight brush is the brush I use to highlight and kind of wipe away products. It's the Morphe M510 brush. It's just literally a big fluffy brush, but it's made for your cheeks. Alright, this is the Dior booze. This is the Diamond Amber, or Amber Diamond Radiant, right? Shimmer powder. I don't know. I used to use the heck out of it years ago. This was like my first like super expensive nice product that I bought. I saved up for this bad boy back in my younger years. So wipe that on. Down the nose. This definitely has a more of a golden undertone to it. So it really looks good on dark skin. I mean, it looks good on my skin too, but now that I use other highlights, this is not just like a blinding highlight to me, so I'm not obsessed with it. But again, I'm just trying to use different products. I'm going to go back in with that Too Faced one though, because it's a little bit more. Probably the best highlights to me on the market are the Becca highlights. Of course, the Jaclyn Hill one is great. Moonlight or Moonstone, whatever it's called, is great. All of them are great, but those are for us white folks. Opal. And then I would probably pick the Balm's Mary Luminizer. Those have been my jam, always been my jam. Alright, y'all, now we're going to go back under the eye. Try to do a little smoking here, okay? A little smoking out. I'm gonna take, let me see if I can find a brush. Y'all, when I say I have 500 quadrillion brushes over here, I'm not joking. I'm just gonna take this little pointer one, okay? First, I'm gonna go in with that from this Juvia Place one and just smoke it out underneath there. Sometimes you have to be really careful about putting reds and pinks underneath your eye because it really can make you look like you have a like pink eye. It's not cute, so you always kind of have to be careful with that. So that's why I kind of still like going in with the base. Then I'm going to go in with that more of that red color. It's all about layers, y'all, if you haven't noticed. You're layering, you're layering, you're layering. That's what takes so long, is the layering, you know? And if you don't have the time for layering, then that's fine, but your makeup's not going to look like this. I just dropped a palette, I'm sorry. Then I'm going to go back in with the Urban Decay. I'm going to pick up that pink, Savage. Smoke that out underneath there. And see how I always kind of connect that right there? I don't know if y'all can see that, but it just brings all that color in. There's no disconnect from the top to the bottom is what I'm saying. It's all kind of rounded in there. Okay, now what I'm going to do, actually I'm going to take my liner. This is just a brown liner. Go in, smudge that out a little bit. I never go all the way into the top, into the center with my eyeliner. I just don't like it on me. I like me to be more opened up. Waterline. Waterline. Then I'm going to go back in with that brush. That smokier one. Not smokier one, but the one I was using to smoke. And I'm going to go back in with this black mixed with this purple from the Electric palette. Okay? So I'm really doing more purple with just like a dab or two of that black on there. And I'm really focusing that just on that outer part, okay? Can y'all see that? Just on that outer part. I'm not going in too far with that. Ooh, that had some fallout because it is all up in my eyeball. Sorry, I have my mouth open. Y'all know how that goes. It's like you can't help it. And you always kind of want to be careful with this too, because you can get a lot of fallout. Then, last but not least, I'm then going to go in with this color that we put all over the lid, and I'm going to do that in the inner part, okay? On that same brush. See, I try not to be complicated and switch brushes 800 times. I try to keep kind of the same thing. I'm not about like, oh, you got to get a different brush for each shade. Oh, y'all. I have lots of powder in my eye right now. Trying not to water. Then I'm going to take that highlight brush again. Just kind of helps pick up product. Okay, now I'm going to go in and do my mascara. And then I'm going to do my brows and I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Now, last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do lip liner. I'm going to use this NYX and Nectar. Do my lips. I'm thinking like a really bright lip is what I'm kind of wanting to go for. Normally you wouldn't do a really bright lip with a bright eye, but we're in quarantine, so who gives a freak? This is Shocking Coral. Do I want to do that? Let's go for it. Whew, honey, that's bright. As you can tell, this lipstick's like never been used. Because that's my problem. I buy crap and don't use it. I hear a kid running towards me. Just hang on. Yes, sweetie. In maybe a minute. What's the matter?
He wanted to have a ball. I told him he spilled that beep beep boo. No.
Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm sorry. I forgot. I was listening to her. This is a Jeffree Star. Is it Jeffree Star? Yes. And Celebrity Skin. It's kind of a nuder, and I'm putting that in the middle. Mom is almost done. Hang on. Then what I'm doing is I'm taking this NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the shade, I don't know. Why do these things come? Stop. Why do these things come with no shades on? I don't understand it. Okay, that toned it down to where it's not just so bright neon.
She's almost done. Done. Oh, I'm saying that. You don't remember who it is? Bye. 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 It's hard.
mom life again. You can't get anything done.
Yes, of course I'm here. I'm still here.
For setting spray, I'm going to use this Revolution Pro Fix Illuminating setting spray. I can't even talk right now because she's here. Go to town. Always
course,
wave it.
You know I'm still here. Hey. What do you think? You just remember me because I'm just in my pajamas. So, hey.
Trying to show you all the different lighting. Alright, boos. We're done for right now. I'll post pictures of this because you can't really see it right now. Anyways, today's just been kind of off for me. I don't know what it is. So I feel like trying to do a makeup tutorial. Wasn't super entertaining today. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm kind of blah. My energy level's down. But hopefully y'all will like this. And
Your feet are touching the hot lava. Your feet are touching the hot
I'll post pictures. Okay. Bye, y'all.